nighttime now. I don't know what to say. My audio just flubbernucked entirely. Foobarred is probably a better word, but you know what? Flubbernucked, I like it more. Alright. Okay. Well, that was an entire situation there. Okay. Let's go up this. Gotta make sure that nobody's inside these buildings or rooms or whatever you want to call them. 'Cause certainly I'm out of words. Eyes look behind you. Relatively okay. Oh. You have a sniper post, but no sniper. What a pointless building. Well, okay. Is the audio still going through? Good. Well, do I attempt this during the night? I kinda want to. I'm bored of sitting like a duck. Let's infiltrate from the side this time. Okay. Might not be able to do that. Or can I? Okay. See how this all looks. Oh. That's a gun.
They'll never attack during the day, right? I'm hit!
Okay. Not sure that wasn't a headshot.
I could really go for a grab brew right now.
This dude might be deaf. not gonna go over there yet. But I am going to clear up the side. Is that a person? Doesn't look like it, but I think it's a valid question. Maybe. Something stuck in my nostril. Oh, darn it. Get in here, you bugger. Okay. This is very stealthy, being in the center of the entire thing. How have I not... I don't know how far... Blue building is not the main building, so... Could check it out, maybe. I wonder if there's a vehicle here that I could steal. Maybe not. I don't think I've seen that yet. Okay, there's a dude I saw at the very end of the dock, or pier, or whatever you want to call it. Not a pier. Just call it a dock for now. I'm kind of interested in shooting them all, but I'm worried about what would happen if I didn't shoot them all. Screw it. These guys are none the wiser. Can leave these two alone. They look cute. Could use a swan between them. Okay. So okay, now we can dismantle this one here, wherever it is. I know it's here. Don't try and tell me it isn't. I know you're a liar if you do. I think I'm going insane. Were they actually selling things out here? Left this place a bit of a mess, eh? Maybe it's actually over here? But there is another mortar. Where is it? Hmm. Alright. Okay. This dude is safe to take out. Oh. Did not see that dude. Ooh. That person might be inside the building. Looks like they are. In which case, I'll go around this way. Kill the person coming up on me and this way. Anything else out here I need to keep thought of? No. Not in particular. Well, fuck. Where did you come from? Okay, now I need to get into an advantageous position to deal with that helicopter. Because the good news is that I shouldn't have to... Or... God, Aqua Woman. Where? I knew there was a thing over there. Well, gotta deal with the helicopter first. Okay, apparently healing does nothing when I'm healing. Bruh. Okay, thank you for telling me to reset my character. Well, that's unfortunate. I was actually really close to winning that. And I just so happened to have forgot I had no ammo. Man. Sick of looking at the map too. Because I didn't know where they'd be, and I was expecting they'd be a little bit further away. But realize we're coming up right at the same time. If that ain't unfortunate, I don't know what is. Alrighty. $44. Back to fucking 44. There's a person. Okay, that's not... This is unfortunate. Can't see a damn thing. And on top of that, I just made my angling to that body a whole crap worse. Okay. Okay, well. No different than the row I was at last time, which was 44 people and then 44 more people. So, or at least what it felt like, 44 and then 44, so, you know.
Contact!
I hope I don't get direct hit. Ay, ay. Mm-hmm. All right. I bring my tank? Oh man. I'm in pain. I am in pain. Yeah, babe. Had to take a breath. I don't want to take the tank. I don't know why. I don't. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Oh no. 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 Okay. Alright. Driving at night is so much easier.
When is that shift over?
Alright, and Labadoge.
I'm gonna fall asleep at this rate.
Where in the fuck is your head? Fucking finally. Thank goodness he decided not to call people. Alright, hide the body. And the other body is a climb ladder. Kill that dude. Yeah, you don't see me, but oh, by the way, one more thing I've thought of doing this time is I'm gonna record the reaction. I am a little bit closer. That's enough. Who cares about you? Nobody. I don't think anybody's gonna get rid of him. Sorry about that, by the way. I had to clear my throat there. Alright. Let's check the surroundings before I just kill this dude. And I'm also not going to take down,
I've been shot.
because way too many times I have decided to just get into the turret, which is oddly enough not what I want to do. Go figure. By the way, this is the last attempt I'm gonna do. After this, I am gonna go and do the reaction.
My legs are starting to hurt.
Anybody behind you? Nope. What is this? What is this? I guess it's a human being. Okay. It's mildly unfortunate that that happened to him, because I was kind of scared there for a second. I'll be like, to take him down, and all of a sudden I
Something exciting happen?
got put into his position. It's like, oh, okay, did my game break? Am I now failing this mission because my body was put into his position?
I wish I wasn't dead.
'Twas worried. It's a good chance nobody is up here again, like last time. But alas, I'll take my precautions. Be precautious. Is that even a word? I don't even know. Doesn't. I mean, it doesn't sound right, to say the least. Oh, man. Thank goodness I didn't. Thank goodness I didn't shoot prior. I'm gonna first cover this dude's body and hope he comes this way, that dude. Because if he does, I can hide his body. If it doesn't, fuck. Well, at least I'll hide this dude's body. At the very least. Okay, he doesn't come here. Alright, good thing. Okay. Gotta get out of here now. Oh, stressful. You know what? I'm gonna go back around. Really hone in on the center, or the epicenter of where I want to go. Did I take care of the other murder person? I did not. I kind of forgot about them. Dang. That's a first. Not a good first, even. I shouldn't be doing that. This is good info to take in, that this side is blocked off. Technically. I say that because, you know, you could go around this way, but... and climb the wall, but... I mean, closed off as I'm like... You know what I mean. Why am I trying to explain myself that here? This is the dumbest thing I've tried to explain myself on, like... as if you don't know what I mean. Okay. There is a dude up there. I should take care of him. Hopefully I can get up here in good time. Man, I've really got a frog in my frog in my throat. I am making a sound. It's not good.
Tired of standing around.
I want to get into that building. Can I get down from here? Or is this area too contested? It's way too contested. Wait a minute. Is it? Is there a walkway over here? Or something like... Can you walk on that? I don't know. But I'm just gonna sit here and wait until those bodies disappear, because they are a bit precarious. That body exclusively, mostly. The other one, I don't care too much about. Oh. What's the issue? And who noticed? That dude cares now. Like I said, precarious. Now let's wait until those two bodies disappear. Well, more importantly, that one. Or not. Not totally. Wait. It's not totally necessary to wait. Where is this person? Oh, wait a minute. Who are you? You're a precarious person. Can I enter here? Why is this a difficult key? Okay. That's not good.
Nice day, isn't it?
This is a difficult key. Okay. There's some people out here still. Should deal with this person first, though, I think. They're quite dangerous with where they are. Hold on. Let's see what this dude is. Oh, they're stuck. Well, doesn't that suck for them? Okay, keep in mind this person does come all the way out here. Okay, let's go deal with that dude over there. I doubt anyone's gonna find that dude's body. I will be quite shocked, honestly. Am I willing to bet the mission on it? Am I willing to bet the mission on them not finding his body? Kinda. At least not in time. Wait a minute. I will wait. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew that body had contention to it. Who is caring about it, though? Is there contention to that body? Ah, that body had contention. Is that one of contention? Nope. Let's kill the person on the dock. There's a person on the dock. Kill the person on the dock. I thought there was a person on the dock. Okay. Oh, that person is stuck, is it? Oh, sad. Anywho, I don't want to walk all the way. Yeah, I'll just kill these two, walk over here, kill them. Seems a lot more simple to me. Wait, hold on. Is there any... Well, okay, it says I have how many people? 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, good. There's no secret body. And yes, I mean body. Well, he's definitely stuck. Okay, so there was contention on that dude's body.
What a beautiful day.
Alright. all that done. Alright. How do we do this? I have an idea. Okay, I can use that guard to my advantage. Yes, I am gonna wait for this dude to come all the way back. Cause then I'll kill him, and then go around, kill them, and then kill this person maybe. See how that goes. That one's a bit contentious because of the trio that's here. Unless this dude moves because this dude died. It'd be a little bit interesting in that happening because it's an easy couple kills because ain't like no one's gonna hear on the inside of death happening outside here. Except for maybe that dude. That's a person, ain't it? It is indeed. Okay. I was originally thinking of killing them here when they're out and about. Actually,
Everyone get ready.
damn it. Oh, fuck me. Well, I'm here for one thing, and one thing only.
No, I'm down.
No, you're not. Bro is lying. Now he's down somewhere. Here we go. Well, now I've got that dude to kill. potentially 40 more. Who's here? How do I kill him? That dude's gun. Apparently not. Bruh. There's only wave one. Next kill is probably next wave. If I did take a grandiose guess. Yep. Oh, never mind. Where did you come from? Why am I using that? I got literally night vision. Everybody else is there. Where's that movement? Bro, I'm trying to kill the helicopter. These people could stop showing up. Okay. How many people are out here? Ouch. That is bulletproof glass, apparently. Okay, there wouldn't happen to be like a heavy gun in this building, right? Like for defense and such. Wouldn't happen to be that in here, would there? And it really encased this room. And of course. Well, I'm slowly cutting their numbers down. I don't like these lights. They make it so I can't use night vision. Even though I'd really like to.
They're on me.
Well, does this have a gun? There is a gun here. Definitely not the gun I'm looking for, though. That one's a little bit of a scary gun.
I see you.
Shut up. What a nuisance these people are. They're in my way, bro. They... Do I attempt to make it up that mountain? Could definitely give me an advantageous position on multiple things, including that stupid mortar. This ends, huh? Can I drive this? No, okay, I thought so. Would have been cool if I could, though. Okay, well. Who was shooting at me? Is this where that mortar is? It is. Man, I've been looking all over for you. There's probably one more. No shot, there's one put here, 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 and not here. It's like weird placement, but worse. It's even weirder. which, as you know, is really bad. You know, weirder, becoming weird. So weird. It's all weird. So weird. Another one. Hey. Alright. Gotta find that little mortar. Put an end to its listful life. Is it day? No. But day is certainly on the horizon. Oh. From this direction. Yeah, okay, there is a mortar somewhere over here. I was right. Let's fucking go. Now, where is it? That's important info. Somewhere over here. Can't be this guy. Because I did dismantle it. Unless that actually just does nothing. Is there on the other side of that wall? I'm not gonna climb up there. Somebody over there. Oh. Well, I found it. Okay, I said one more time. Hold on. I can do it. I know I can. I was so close. Give me a second. I'm gonna do some AFK stuff. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh. Wow, it has been 2 hours since I last checked time. That is impressive. Impressive, is that the right word? I don't think it is. Man. How do you go about winning this game in 1 day? That's insane. Oh. Got a good old jump there, eh? Wait. I didn't take the third vehicle here, did I? I completely forgot about it, didn't I? Huh. 42. It literally didn't change. And it looks like that. Huh? Wait. What? Are there actually mines in the dirt? I didn't think there were. Okay, well, it was at 42. Frankly, I don't feel like redoing that. You know what? I'm gonna just drive a tank there, because if the number changes only based upon how many people are left in total, including during a raid, like when you've been spotted, then why does it matter to try and do silent if it's like... I can understand wanting to do it. It's fun. But I think it's important to win. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess I've learned that there are mines in the dirt. Which I assume are there on purpose because, you know, if you're just driving there, it looks like you can go onto the dirt side and not have to worry. I swear, though, I have done that before and I did it perfectly fine because there were no mines there. So that could be new. Could very well be new. Okay, this is actually gonna kind of suck, ain't it? Whee. Oh, there's a mine right there. Like, right there. Is that literally the only mine that's on that side, and I just so happen to hit it? I don't see any other mines there. Oh, yep, there's a mine there. Okay, that was close. I didn't notice how close it went. Okay, the size of my thing is quite, scary. Okay, that dude's... Right, there's mortars. That's a problem. That's why I didn't do this with this thing, because I forgot that there's a mortar. Speak of the devil. You know, if I get the helicopter... What do I mean by if I get the helicopter? Damn. Am I not hitting that thing at all? Finally. Damn. Okay. Let's go and kill those mortars. If I purposefully infiltrate, get rid of all the mortars, could be an easy clean sweep with the tank. Could be. Keyword could. Because I'm unsure. Wait, there's no reason to attack these people, is there? Because there's not... Are you still alive? As I was gonna say, because there's no, thing to steal here. So is there a reason to come here? Like in the grand scheme of things? Oh. You know, it's actually kind of good that I died, because I was running out of ammo. Now, sure, you could say I'm probably going to run out of ammo anyways, but anyway. Ouch. Oh, the sniper. Completely forgot about its existence. Well. Okay, here's the thing. This place is full of people. And I mean like full as in no change. 42 or 43, whatever it is. If it is, I'm gonna move on. Because it's purposeless to go there at this time. I'm not gonna take the tank, because that was way too close to those bombs for my field for my liking. And also I like the agility of this thing. Now, do I? Yes, I do. If this place is still at 43 something, I come back. And I, grab a helicopter. And then head off to take over the apartments. We'll take over, steal from the apartments. And then head off and do reaction. Okay, it's still at 40. Alright, there we go. How do I steal that Jeep again? How did I do it? Totally forget. Kind of funny. Actually, before I get the helicopter, we kill these people. Alright. Alright. Alright, well. here for takeoff. Okay, why am I trying? Oh my gosh. No. No. Trying to mouse control that. Actually, hold on. I'd be a little bit charitable to my own abilities. It's not the most, unfortunate thing I've tried. Definitely not the best, but you know. Okay, I need to go down. How is this actually working? How is it actually working? How is that actually working? I am confused. How is that actually working? I'm confused. I am very perplexed. I am very confused. How... It was like I had auto hover on.
Really go if I grab
Was that... Is that a feature, or... Is it just generally that better to... do that instead? I am actually quite confused now.
When is that ship though?
I did not expect it to be like that.
I could really go if I grab blue right now. Where's the medic?
Don't know how that wasn't a headshot, but alright. Okay, apparently getting stuck in the rubble, not a good idea. Especially for being secretive. Let's find out if that truck is even here. I think it might be. Think. Keyword think. It is.
on my shift?
I wish I could sit down. What's making that sound? I hear something. HG, come in. We've got intruders. Send back up.
Motherfucker. How many helicopters do these people have, by the way? Because they keep on spawning them from fucking nowhere. Like, sure, it's a game, but... Genuine question. Okay. Probably gonna die. Word. Where? Oh. Okay. I thought those were bullets, just regular old bullets. Ow. Mortars apparently hurt. Go figure. Wait, it's leaving. The heck, helicopter's leaving. I'm dead. I knew it. Oh, man. That was kind of bad. Okay, man, it tells you for a long time that you died. I'll go this way. Okay, the lights are out apparently. Why are there two people in that one room? That's stupid. Alright. You know, let's see if I can do this again. For the record, I cannot. Okay. That is curious. I can't read message right now because I am actually. Let me auto hover. Should work. Oh. Never mind. Okay. Alright. Okay. Easy does it. I do not know where I am in comparison to these apartments. Oh. Once again, somehow it didn't turn out bad. Once again, can't tell if that's impressive or I don't know. Very well. Here for one thing, and one thing only. So where are the people in this area? Okay. Okay. Could I kill that dude? It's gonna cost me about 80. That dude will.
Be prepared. Request your position.
What? Why? Damn. Okay. Now just to do it safely. Safely. Keyword safe. Safely. Safely. Yep, safely. Okay, we did it. Good, 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 good. Oh my god. Safely. Do I see by any chance an entrance up here on this wall? No. How is the flying so good? I mean, I guess it makes sense because when you're using your WSD keys, you lose a lot of control in how far it goes. Whereas with your mouse, it stays in position of where you put it. So that's like, see for example, I hit A, and when I hit A, it turns left, and as soon as I let go, it moves away from it. But if I'm using my mouse, if I'm turning left, it keeps on going left until I move it back to its original place. So there's a lot more control in it. So I mean, I guess that is all that is needed to figure that out then. By all means, that is very good. Okay. I don't know how to drift with mouse controls. Apparently. Go figure. Alright, well. I'll do it again. Try it. I mean, it kind of worked. Ooh, with 3 equipment. Ooh. Well, there we go. I don't care about the people. Well, that was not bad. I don't think, at least. But now I'm going to do some reaction stuff, which I'm kind of new to doing React content, and so bear with me. Look at all that. Now, how many hours? 6 more. There's no more S tier people, so. Oh man, the command center really got shafted this time. With, grades. Well, I made a lot of money. So not bad. Actually, I'm kind of interested. How much is it? Only 23,000. Only. I have a well, menu. I think that's it. There's no new weird positions of exploding. Man, what a base this thing is. I think what we should do next time I'm curious, actually. And this is definitely a suicide mission. Sorry, sewer slide mission. And I want to see the capabilities of that. What's the acronym? Man, this thing took no damage from that land. That's impressive, I think. What is it called? It's whatever that thing is for, like, oh my gosh. I'll just say AA gun. Sorry, give me a second. There we are. Okay. I'm gonna use mouse controls this time. I'm semi okay with using them. It is a lot to figure out the buttons, I will say. But you know, you let your fingers just rest and learn and get it eventually. Okay. We are really gonna test out that gun. I want to see if it has a height level for where it can shoot. Seems to. Where is... Ah, it's that thing. Curious. I'm just scoping out the place. I see the thing. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Nobody in there. And that dude doesn't hear the helicopter. What's with this? Why is there just a section that is rough terrain? Wee. Alright. Could have been a lot worse. Well, speak of the devil. Okay. Interesting. That was actually really good info. So, it is height required. SAM, S-A-M, that's the word I'm looking for. SAM turret. I'm gonna just respawn the helicopter. Do I want to do one more recon? I mean, how much is it? It's only 169. Kinda wanna do one more recon with it. I'm thinking. Let me think for another second. Cause I'm thinking in my head like... do like an airdrop thing, couldn't we? With like me and my friends. Could do an airdrop thing. I have thoughts. These aren't good thoughts though, cause definitely not safe. But let me think a little bit longer. Okay, you know what? I'm thinking. Who could have guessed that the guy who said he was thinking is thinking? It is interesting trying to fly this with mouse. Let me try and do mouse, actually, like, combat flying with my mouse. It's interesting. Whoa. Went a little bit low. Trying to figure out how to control this. Like, I'm using both hands now to fly. Instead of just the one. Okay, am I low enough? I think I am. I can get a little bit lower though. Actually, I can't do mouse because I need to see what I'm trying to look at here. We could do an airdrop. I just drop them on that pier there, and then they go from there. What about like up here? Drop them off like right here. Like literally right here. Hold on, I'm now curious. I didn't expect I'd actually make it here. Yet here I am. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. His body stopped fall. That would have been so good if it landed on somebody. Speak of the devil. What? What? Oh, it's a mortar. And is that person alive? Stand by. As in, like, back away or something? Huh? Are you saying I have to plant every explosive? What's up there? I'm curious. Once again, I don't really care if I die, because helicopter doesn't cost that much. It is annoying, though, that I can't exploded. Like, why would I want to leave it alone? Like, out of all the things I could choose to do, that? Really? Like, it's right there. Blow it up. I don't want to deal with it with my helicopter. Blow it up, fly away, wait until they forget about us. You know, as they do in real life. Which is forget about the people who exploded your thing. Are they under the ground? Okay, what was that? No, what? I wasn't a person. I don't think. Ay, vey. I want to check out what did that. I really do. Could be more expensive, so it's not bad. I'm so curious, though. Give me a second. Where? You know what? Okay. Thank you. I know I gotta hit left multiple times to get out of it. Alright. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. Guess this is my drop-off. What? I thought I saw something hit my vehicle. Look. I don't know. Yeah, I'm walking it. So what? Sue me. Am I actually walking this? There's surely a lot of land here. A lot of open land. Definitely nothing could be out here. Is that a tree? Yeah, okay. Look like something. So the thing I'm getting from the naval base is most of it is snipers. So if you take out the snipers, it seems to me like you effectively decimate the entire island. But that's just a cursory glance at this entire thing. Okay, this is not the right spot. But it is a way to look at everything. See what I'm missing. Okay, this is great. Why was I drifting to the right there for a second? There's an encampment right here. Can you climb this? Well, doubt they wanted me to, but I don't care. I'm insane. There's a sniper tower, I assume. Why? It just disappeared. Okay, great. Now there's just a random hue. Now I'm confused. Okay. Yeah, I see that dude, but what do I not see? That dude. I wanna go up even more. Before I am to attack anything, I wanna figure out what monster I'm dealing with here. Oh. Wait, are the explosives under the ground here? They're under the ground. Okay. So so what? I don't know. What an odd looking mount. Hmm. Oh, he's got night vision on. Does he have the mono? I don't know. Hmm. Goodness, I get a bar that tells me that someone's looking at me, because if I didn't, that wouldn't be fair. They're meant to tell me that they're looking at me, okay? That's what they're meant to do. I am not gonna go down there. Because that is how you get trapped. There, dudes are still on the mountain, aren't there? Oh, that was bad looking rock that I saw earlier, I think. Yep, it was. Okay. What happens if I... Well, this one and this one. Thank goodness I did that in time. Even though, you know, I tried to do it earlier. I mean, you know, why do I say thank goodness? It's like, it doesn't matter. Does anybody and did anybody care about him? Appears to be a Pacific no. Well, that's quite said Pacific. He had a sniper. I think. That's a Drogonov, right? Okay, it's also on standby. Okay. So now if I get rid of the other one. Yeah, so here's the idea. helicopter in, drop one of them off at the other dish, the first one, come back over here, drop the other dude off, and then fly to that zone that I found, and then take care of that upstairs area myself. It should be a total slam dunk then of a mission. Because we take the air support, or air. I assume after putting the 3 bombs down that they'll then go off. I assume. Maybe? I really hope so. Because if not, then what's the purpose of putting the bomb down now? I want to put the bomb down now so that it's gone. I want to deal with it. And it is raining a lot. Wow, look at the tree physics. Actually winding and waning in this wind. That's a cool detail. I appreciate that. Oh wow. The leaves are all... they're separate from the wood. Interesting. Dude, they did this game so much justice when they made it. So much justice. Shit looks awesome. They did a great job with the game. Kinda neat if you could get a night vision scope, wouldn't it? It would be kinda neat. Is there a dude in here? No. Dude. I think this enemy spot is way overcomplicated to take it over. Like I'm doing it slowly, but I'm actually doing it. It's a really big base, and it doesn't have enough people controlling it. Now the problem obviously is like, if you get spotted. That is a problem. And I don't have a solution for it. Where? Wow. Perfectly in a spot that I can't see anything from. Okay, I can't go down that, apparently. What if I turn night vision on? There we go. Night vision actually helped. Okay. This ladder does not exist. Or stair. Man. really lose a lot of visibility in this game. I tell you, this game is beautiful. It is really well made. I am absolutely like, this game's great. I can't lie. Let's see if... Nope. Okay, gotta plant all the explosives. Alright, anywho. I will now... leave. Do a reaction, but first... I'm gonna get myself a drink. Because I need one. But first, before that, let me just check. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Could I build anything? Not really. This one I almost can, but I wouldn't want that anywho. I want the operations center, but I need airbase level 2. So, no. This one I could do. But I don't... It's fine, honestly. This, I want to do. The cheapest people. Actually, what kind of skill goes here? Assign employees to training to increase their skill levels, students, or to train students to 1 grade below their level. Teachers. You must have teachers for students to learn a skill. Teaching can take hours. You cannot train past A+. Oh. Cannot train past play. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna get 2 people. I wanna see what oh. Operation. No. Yeah. Yeah. Operation. Let me buy one person who is a high level. Or something. Just to kind of figure this all out. Teacher. What skill should this employee teach? Operation. Okay. Oh. Wait, she's literally not gonna help him. Hold on. One grade below them, so this would literally be pointless. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Who do I have? I am going to take the dude who is doing construction materials off. Jacob Torres. Jacob Torres, something like that, I don't know. Put him on training, teacher, operation. And put Garcia in training the student for operation. I think this is working. I'm not entirely sure how this works, I'll be honest. I should assign someone to that spot though. Never mind. I'm gonna let them do that. Anywho. Okay. I'm gonna go get a drink. Okay. Well, oh my goodness. Oh. Um. Wait a second. That okay. Interesting. Okay, sorry. Alright. Alright. Now to change what the title is. What do people title these things? Toaster reacts to Roblox Take a Seat by Schlep. Okay. Yep, I think that's the title. I think that's what it'll be. Oh, hold on. Where are you? Well, bug in my room. Oh my goodness. Interesting. He's walking towards the coca. Yeah. He might have been interested in it. Okay. V. What category? Is it just talking? Or just chatting? Well, you know what, I know Asmongold does a lot of, reacts. Let me go check out his channel. Asmongold. Would it tell me? Oh. Mute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is this is his... Hold on, wait. Okay, never mind. What? I want to... Does he just go by Asmongold? Yes, he does. Huh. Did I seriously get his 24/7 channel before? Oh, because it's live, that's why. Interesting. That's kind of funny. At least, I assume this is him, but I don't fucking know. Okay, what? Is this not... I don't know what I'm looking for. Give me a second. This is... Okay, it appears to be just chatting. Okay. What the fuck did I just tune into? What the fuck? How did I get there? Oh no. Oh my gosh. That was cringe. I assume that was ASMR or something. AOV. AOV. I don't, I'm thinking in my brain. My brain is stalling. Yeah, I think that looks good. Toaster reacts. Roblox, take a seat by Schlep. And I'm even gonna record this, which is interesting. I've never done that before on Streamlabs desktop, so hopefully everything goes well. Keyword hopefully. If it doesn't, I will be upsetty spaghetti. I think. Anywho. Oh, let me change. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh. I am having problems on YouTube. Hold on. Here's that streaming is okay, and the others not receiving enough video. That was just now. Oh, okay, now it's good, I guess. Okay, let me change. It's not gaming anymore. It's entertainment, I guess it would go under. React. Roblox. Oh, my goodness. And I will also do that. There we go. That looks okay. Maybe. Possibly. I don't fucking know. Anywho. One more thing. Alright, that looks somewhat okay, I think. Maybe potentially debatably unknown. Alright. Without further ado, let's see if this can work properly. Hopefully. Maybe. Gonna change the music. Okay. All looks good. All looks good, I think. Looks like it's fine. Yeah, sure, it looks like a black screen. That's because I put it to the very beginning of the video. And I don't know what I'm thinking. How does one send? Okay, you know, let's just dive into this.
Roblox is a place where we filter all the text and the voice, where we monitor for critical harms, where there's no image sharing or any of the things that might happen from that.
I want to start off by saying that we all want to keep Roblox safe. We share this view, and we know that there's members of our community who feel strongly about that too. And you know what? We welcome them as part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer.
I want to highlight we have always had safety as one of our top priorities, and we're not waiting for the law or legislation.
Got a ban hammer. That's an old avatar, like the robot skin. That's old.
This whole situation is
seems old to me.
kind of crazy.
Everybody go donate to this boy Schlep.
This is probably the worst decision this company has ever made.
Hashtag free Schlep on God. Yeah, they actually need Schlep. I'm wishing Schlep the best.
Roblox, you need to do something.
There's got to be something
man.
done. Nobody at Roblox listens to us. I'm frustrated, man.
Oh no,
I'm frustrated.
they absolutely don't listen to nobody. You know, it's funny. Part of me. I entirely say they don't ever look at the reports, and yet for some reason, whenever some shit is happening, I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna report them. It's like, what am I doing? I'm wasting my time. I already know they don't look at them. But no, they don't. They do not give a damn hoot about reports at all. They never have. They literally never have. Like, back in my old account, you know how toxic I was? There's no shot I didn't have at least 10 people who have reported me on there. And I was, like, and by toxic, I don't mean, like, verbally toxic. I mean, like, gameplay toxic. Like, if I found a glitch I could abuse, I did. I absolutely did. Like, putting a flying carpet through a wall in a tycoon, and then you click on it, you go into their base, and you just murk them. Like, yeah, toxic. There's no shot they'll look at the reports. No shot.
We support a platform that is taking steps to prevent predators from getting caught.
Roblox has just lost $12 billion in market value following their response to their cease and desist letter against me. Just for context, I'm someone who's gotten 6 predators within their community arrested in real life. That loss, though, isn't...
I would say good job. Good job. Very good job. I don't like the fact that there has to be a good job in this field, but or field game, but you know, good job. That would be my answer. It's good job.
On me. It's a direct result of Roblox's own response to its child safety crisis. Instead of addressing the real issues, Roblox has doubled, tripled, even quadrupled down. They've put out statements after statements painting me and my team as reckless vigilantes while claiming that their platform is safe, when it absolutely is not. People are just seeing through this, and that's why a huge movement has started online called Free Schlep. It's been trending everywhere. Multiple members of Congress have now called out the company's child abuse problem, and the Attorney General of Louisiana has filed a giant lawsuit against the company for, and I quote, prioritizing user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety.
You know what's the funny thing? They'll target Schlep and talk about how he's a vigilante, a reckless vigilante, but then the question and they're blaming him, but then the question becomes, hold on. I just want to know I have this right. Is it E? It's an E, not an I. I'm a stupid. A member of a self-appointed group of citizens who undertake law enforcement in their community without legal authority, typically because the legal agencies are thought to be inadequate. If he is a reckless vigilante, if there was no law enforcement to be dealt with, why would he be a vigilante? Like, they're blaming him, but at the same point, they're saying, yeah, we do have a problem here. They're blaming the vigilante for noticing the problem. And now, to my knowledge, Schlep disagrees with the name vigilante, which he does, and I agree, because he doesn't deal with law enforcement himself. He puts it to the police. So, the accusation falls flat, but even so, it proves the point that they literally need a vigilante because they're not doing the law enforcement of their platform. They literally, oh my gosh.
Day after the Attorney General's lawsuit was filed, Roblox...
For the record, I like playing on Roblox. I think some of the games are really fun, but I do have to say, I don't care about the company itself. Like, they don't do anything. Like, all the games, all the weird shit that I've seen on Roblox, I know for a fact they don't do damn thing. They don't. Like, I know it. Like, how do you put a PNG, like a spray-painted PNG on Murder Mystery 2? How do you even go about doing that? And then to not only go about doing that, but then to purposefully make it a NSFW image. Like that is going through many boundaries of what you should be able to do. Am I wrong? Especially on Murder Mystery 2, where you don't even have a spray paint function. You have a knife, a gun, and that's it. And somehow they're getting a spray paint that they can code to be whatever they want the image to be. Like that is it is very clear that Roblox itself as a corporation does nothing to look after the games, look after their own products. I mean, it's not technically their product, they call the people developers, but it comes from Roblox's creator or create type platform where they can create things. Like, it comes from Roblox's own stuff. So I'm not on the side of Roblox as a corporation. The games, I like playing them, but the corporation,
Its market value dropped by $12 billion. In response, the company scrambled to roll out new policies targeting the very not safe for work games featured in the law.
How? What are these games? Diddy Survival. No. Oh man, they should have made a Diddy escape obby. That's funny. It's kind of funny. Like, this absolutely should not be on Roblox, but I have to say, it's kind of funny. A Diddy obby escape. That is. Gotta jump over lube. Okay. Oh man, how do you end up with the exact same PNG as two different games? How do you end up with that? That is special. Official Diddy. Midnight at Diddy's party. Is that like FNAF, but for Diddy? Okay, I can't be doing that.
Lawsuit and my video, like for instance bathroom simulators. Mind you, the community has been calling out these games for years now, but still, even after everything, instead of removing these blatantly inappropriate experiences, Roblox simply slapped a 17+ label on them. They also launched a ban wave against some of the worst games they've knowingly hosted for years, games that have led thousands of children to getting
17+ is weird. Am I the only one who thinks that 17+? Why 17? Like, sometimes I really question guidelines for age stuff. Like, for example, the whole entire thing in America where you can't, you can get a tattoo, you can do this, that, and the third when you're 18, but 21, then you can drink. It's like, I don't understand the age requirements a lot of the times. Like, 17. Why 17? Why can't we just put everything at 18 and just call it a day? Like, why do we have to create these special numerical numbers for no reason? Like, am I weird? Am I weird for saying that? 17+. Why? It's 1 year away from 18. Just make it 18. Clearly, it is because when you become 18, less people play Roblox. And they want to cash in on the people playing Roblox, which is that cutoff point of just under 18, because when, 18, they leave the game, so it's like, it's purely a money-hungry decision to do that. Because, once again, why not put it at 18+? Why 17? Anyway.
Extorted, and worse. Roblox's actions are nothing more than damage control for the problems they've allowed to fester, when the entire
editing
community
is awesome.
was screaming at them to fix these problems. And the community saw that killing the messenger was an act of war. Shortly after these changes, Roblox released a video so bad that it was community noted on Twitter twice. David Baszucki, the CEO of Roblox, Matt Kaufman, the Chief Safety Officer of Roblox, and Eliza Jacobs, the Senior Director of Product Policy, did a 45-minute tech talk. Most of this is just corporate jumbo, but they go ahead and respond directly to their vigilante policy. Before I show this, I want you to remember, I'm the only person that Roblox has targeted with this vigilante policy.
And also, I will also call it once again, vigilante. Why do you need, or why do you have a vigilante problem? What's causing that problem? You think random kids are just growing up and be like, hey, you know what? Fuck the law. I'm gonna take it in my own hands. Most people are not doing that. So why do you have a vigilante problem? As if that's something to be noteworthy of. Just wondering. There's definitely no connection anywhere here.
They just created. Not even my team was moderated or given any legal letters. I begged for a clear line and even offered to keep much of my work private to help, and I'm no way obligated to do that, but instead, they went straight after me, moderating my accounts and sending a cease and desist before I could even react to the policy. And let's be clear about one thing. I'm not a vigilante. That means I'm taking the law into my own hands. We work with law enforcement, which is why we have arrests. Roblox refuses to say my name because they'd have to acknowledge those arrests. But make no mistake, they're responding to the outrage, which is about me, and this is what they had to say about it. They first start off the interview by talking about how vigilantes started out as a good thing.
Both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart. We all want to keep Roblox safe. And you know what? We welcome them in part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer. And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And, you know, we paid really careful attention.
This statement is just laughably hilarious. If Roblox is really paying attention, then what about when my mom emailed you guys about my own shooting case? What did you do then? Nothing. Actually, you kept paying the guy for years afterwards until you were literally forced to do something about it. If what Roblox was claiming was actually true, them listening to the community, why are the biggest content creators leaving your exclusive YouTuber program in protest of how you're moderating your platform? And I'm gonna actually bring up something later.
Wait. There was a program? I had no idea there was a program. Hold on, I heard a message go by. Was that just a random... Oh wait, you guys are seeing all this. Oh, whatever. What? Okay, anywho. Weird spam. I should probably... Give me a second. I'm gonna take that out. One of those. Are you guys still seeing this? No. Yeah, okay, I gotta... put this shabba boom. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna do a test. I'm curious.
In this interview to show you how much of a joke this is. This here is Meep City, one of the most controversial games on Roblox. Creecraft, one of the largest Roblox YouTubers, joined this game and within 4 seconds was exposed to not safe for work content. The community has been complaining about this game for almost a decade now, but Roblox has still continued to leave this game up and platform it. But CEO David Baszucki mentions this game by name, and here's their philosophy on this.
You know, I can see some of our community naming experiences on Roblox and just say take it down, take it down, take it down. I'd say examples could be Meep City, for example. Can you share, like, why should that be up? Should that be down? Like, what's up?
I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that we have content created by developers and creators and content created.
This whole thing is so fake. I'm sorry, I have to call it out. This is so fake. Like, why do you need 3 high up people in the company to talk about this. Why do you need 3? What is the purpose? Like, you got thing 1, thing 2, and thing 3? Like, why? What purpose does her or the other dude being in this video, why? What is the purpose? That, to me, I don't understand what the purpose is. It seems a bit purposeless, but...
by the community, by the users that are in that game. And one thing that we really try to do is be fair to our developers and to not moderate them for the behavior of their users.
How is this a crazy math problem? This is so simple. The creator of this game wants these people in their game. How is this even controversial? The developer is giving the tools to the player to make this inappropriate.
Wait, oh, what does that say?
So simple. The creator of this game wants the...
But isn't it better that the disgusting... Wait, hold on. Penguin 2. Blank needs to sort out the Meep City house parties. They are just disgusting. And then he says, but isn't it better that the disgusting people are in the parties and not in the rest of the game? Keeps them secluded. What? Okay. Actively saying you're okay with disgusting people being in your game. Alright, that's, what's the meme? Something about, it's a wild take. Let's see if it works out for him or something of that sort. I don't know.
These people in their game. How is this even controversial? The developer is giving the tools to the player to make this inappropriate content. And that is the problem with Roblox. Roblox turns a blind eye unless the developers are blatantly making not safe for work. Roblox
refuse to ban this game developer. Oh. Official count for Teddy. What is Teddy? Is this a game that I should know about?
Turns a blind eye unless the developers are blatantly making...
Today I saw her playing on her iPad, like she usually does. I asked what game she was on and looked over the screen and then saw this. Okay. Let me remind you, this was shown to my unsupervised pure... Okay. Alright, that's a... unsurprised, pure, innocent, blank little sister. As soon as I saw it, I immediately made her stop playing the game.
Not safe for work game.
Oh, that's Teddy's game. Oh.
Even then, it is still on the
They banned him for a completely different reason.
line if Roblox will take action. Roblox might have just went back on their word regarding Meep City. This game had every inappropriate feature removed from it pretty much overnight. It's unknown if Roblox made Alex Neutron, the creator of Meep City, do this, but either way, it shows the public pressure is working. Games that Roblox is doubling down on are folding, so that's why it's really important to keep speaking up about this.
Then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain what that means. They would go and create accounts on Roblox, claiming to be a...
Am I the only one who sees, I don't know. I don't know, something about him. I don't like it. I don't like him. Something about this dude, I don't like him. What is it? It's not that he's, what is it? It's the eyes. It's the eyes. Something about them just doesn't seem all there. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's just, I don't know, just a personal take. It just doesn't seem all there during this conversation. It seems like, it's like a crazy person who's looking through you, not actually at you. You know what I mean?
A child.
Roblox keeps repeating this same talking point, that I'm impersonating and pretending to be a child. But here's the reality. You have to pretend to be a child because if the predators knew they were talking to an adult, that wouldn't even be a crime. You guys seem to be more upset that I'm pretending to be a child than predators are decoys. And if it wasn't our decoys, it would be a real person. It's also worth...
Ew. Gross. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, so many O's at that. So. And then the emoji.
Decoy. And if it wasn't our decoys,
weirdos.
it would be a real person. It's also worth noting that the FBI, ICAC, and local law enforcement all use these same exact tactics. Would Roblox be willing to send them a cease and desist too? And their claim that I'm impersonating children is flat out false. Impersonation means I'm stealing the identity of a real child. From the very beginning, we've never used real kids. We don't send pictures of real children, and we create totally new identities where every single photo that's sent is of someone that is of age. The only difference is we tell these people that we are underage. This is flat out a lie, what they're claiming. But what happens next is so wild that the CEO of Roblox cuts off the chief safety officer.
And then they would enter into game servers and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were, move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know.
I'm sorry. What? Are you okay? So everybody knows that there are many people who are attracted to older people. But just because that is true doesn't mean that it can always be what happens. I'm sorry. Is he actively proving that there is a problem where people don't pay attention to the age requirement of dateability? like what? He is inadvertently. They're doing all inadvertently. They're calling him a vigilante. What for? And then he is actively saying that there's young people who are talking to older people, but it still requires the older person trying to get with the younger person. I guess that point doesn't matter. No.
We have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of...
David totally derails that conversation. That statement is probably the most wild made by Matt Kaufman in this whole interview. To simulate what, Matt Kaufman? Because it's not simulation. These are predators thinking that they're talking to someone that is real, and they a lot of times want to show up in person and do stuff to them in real life. And in my opinion, this shows how little Roblox actually cares about this problem. They can say whatever they want. They can talk about all the new safety features that they're rolling out, but it means nothing if lawsuits are being filed every single week against the company and headlines are making the media about a new horrible situation happening because of this platform. I also want to say how they totally mischaracterize how I run my decoy operation. We are never the first to engage with any of the predators. They always contact our decoy account first.
So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids.
To be honest, it on a technicality literally doesn't matter. Like, sure, it makes it more damning, but in the long run, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, if the decoy went out talking to older people, and then the older person took the quote-unquote bait, that would still prove that they're a PDF file. That would literally prove it. It changes nothing. It changes absolutely nothing.
Find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms.
What moderation? What moderation is he talking about? They don't moderate shit. What is he on about? It is a bull-faced lie.
To create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
Roblox is accusing me of encouraging adults to talk inappropriately to people they shouldn't. That is not true, and if it was true, I wouldn't have a single arrest. We present ourselves as a naive kid who doesn't know about these topics. Crimes like this should obviously be reported to law enforcement first, not Roblox. If Roblox is notified before the police, they can delete accounts, tip off the predators they're being investigated, and give them a chance to erase valuable evidence that the police need to prosecute. The fact that these predators are on the platform to begin with shows that their safety systems have failed. If Roblox did their jobs, there wouldn't be anybody for us to find. Roblox also claims that I'm moving these players to other platforms, but those platforms are linked directly on Roblox's own site. Roblox has actually even partnered with some of those platforms. They even own a bot on that other platform. Anyone can make an account 13+ and see social media links on Roblox, and unsurprisingly, people in real life have been abducted because of this feature.
What? Online transporting her. Whoa. Hold on. New Jersey man sentenced to 15 years in federal prison after blank blank online and transporting her across state lines via Uber. For blank. For blank. What is that blank? For like X? Or is there a dollar amount behind that? Interesting.
Feature that Roblox allows. And when they say I'm creating these situations, that's just insulting. I'm not creating situations. These predators are trying to grab people within your community.
And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are. Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number
honest about how old you are. Man, what a great guideline. Let's hear that again.
In here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are.
Man, what a perfect policy. Oh my goodness. Why doesn't law enforcement just think of making policies that way nobody would break them? Policies. What about the policy of don't hack? Oh man, I wonder if Phantom Forces would ever deal with that one. What? Policies. The policy of saying your true age. One, no one's actually looking into if it's their true age. It's the total royalty system. Or, royalty system where you're just like, okay, be honest. Cross your fingers. What a pointless statement.
Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number three, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we could take action.
In Matt Kaufman's own words, in articles about vigilantes, he said law enforcement officials are best positioned to investigate potential crime. So why is he criticizing us for going to the police first? And it's not like we're not even reporting these things to Roblox. We do. We give Roblox the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. They have the first chat log till the very end where they're in handcuffs. And we have numerous fully documented instances where Roblox refused to take action until after we released videos that got millions of views. Also, waiting to tell Roblox in general is a policy violation? If you were on Roblox and went straight to the authorities instead of reporting it to Roblox first, could you technically be violating Roblox's terms of service?
I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, really, and they still do really care about the community. The actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations of our policy.
He said,
once again, who gives a fuck about the policy? Who cares? Clearly not the people who are trying to kids. What? If you're trying to catch a pig, for example, and the pig decides to get quote-unquote dirty, and you are to try and go after said pig, you're also going to get dirty yourself. The dirty point of this is the breaking of policy. would assume part of the policy is don't kids. I would assume that's a policy or an assumed policy. How are you planning to catch the dirty pig without getting dirty yourself? How? Does this analogy make any sense? I hope it does. It's kind of just a fly by the heels of an analogy. Didn't really think it through, but I think it makes sense.
It says I'm putting the community at risk. Roblox even went as far to accuse me and my team of being similar to predators. Think about that. They're
wow, that's fucked. That's that's fucked. What? Similar to actual predators? What? So, getting the person who wants to do things to, you know what, minors, getting those people is in actualization almost the same thing as being one of them? Sorry, what? I'm sorry, one person can consent to those things. The other person can't. How is the quote-unquote impersonated minor similar to the predator when the minor doesn't have consent abilities? How? I don't get that. I don't get it.
implying I am preying on predators. So to Matt Kaufman and David Baszucki, I'm very sorry for preying on the predators of your platform and getting them arrested and put in handcuffs, because I didn't ever want to see kids go through what I went through.
These actors that were coming on the platform, they were reaching out to dozens and dozens of people, and the vast majority of those people were not responding to those engagements, and frankly were harmed in that process.
I'm gonna show you this predator I caught. I sent a message in the chat and I got this guy messaging me.
Yes, okay, how old are you? I ask him back how old he is, and he says he's older than 18. I tell him I'm years old. Do you mind me being younger? No, not really. If you can keep it a secret between us, though. And he does Predator Strat 101. He asks for my Snap or Discord. And the reason why he's asking for Snap is because the messages delete. I tell him Discord, and I get on Discord with him, and the messages begin right away.
Throughout that entire process, where did I harm anyone?
Oh, man, such a tragedy of Schlep just predating against the predator. Fiddlesticks, what a terrible person. Who cares? Who cares? They're a shitty person. They don't deserve that. Why do the leaders of Roblox care about doing... Why do they care about what's good for the goose is good for the gander against genuinely trash people? Why are they why are they taking a bullet for them? Why? What makes them want to do it? What makes them want to do it? That's all I'm asking.
The real harm was Roblox letting this game exist on their platform for years. It only disappeared after Hindenburg, an investment research firm, went ahead and exposed Roblox for hosting this experience. And conveniently, it vanished the moment they showcased this predator catch. Notice as well how I wasn't the one to ask for Discord or Snapchat. The predator did. These were the sort of people interacting with our decoys, and so many people are becoming victimized from people exactly like this.
They were normalizing policy violations on the platform.
What? Roblox's own algorithm recommends inappropriate items to people. Roblox actively hosts not safe for work games for children. Roblox themselves, in this interview, doubled down on one of the most infamous instances of inappropriate behavior that they've allowed for nearly a decade. And they're really going at me for normalizing policy violations. Absolutely unbelievable.
And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was really difficult to verify, really difficult for us. And if law enforcement had to verify it, then they're talking about subpoenas. And so I think something that sometimes seems obvious to folks in the community really is just much more complicated on the back end.
I'm not sure how the evidence that I was sending you guys was hard to verify. I sent you guys screen recordings of us scrolling through the entire chat on mobile, and a lot of the stuff that happens is happening directly within Roblox. Like, for instance, when Roblox refused to ban this predator, we got arrested in Hawaii, and he was literally talking in-game about planning the meetup in real life on Roblox. With all that being said, I wanted to ask someone who's been working with law enforcement and has been doing predator catching since before I was even born. So I decided to take a seat with Chris Hansen to catch some answers.
Oh, what a good fade to black there.
I'm Chris Hansen. I'm co-founder and correspondent reporter for the True Blue Streaming Crime Network. We do a lot of crime and investigative reporting. Our Takedown series, which exposes predators trying to exploit children online. And we also work on a number of documentaries, including this particular project, exposing the sort of thing that goes on Roblox.
I wanted to ask you about some of the comments that Roblox has specifically stated about like predator catching. One of the main complaints is pretending to be a child. I want to know your answer. It's kind of obvious, but the importance of using decoy accounts to just find different predators.
Well, we couldn't do it without using decoy accounts. In the very beginning, we had an online watchdog group, Prefer to Justice, do that work, and now, and for the last several years, it's been members of law enforcement who have posed as children online, merely sitting in one of these areas, and they wait to be approached by somebody who is seeking to exploit children. And then the conversation takes place. It all happens according to the law, and then that gets turned over. Now, I understand that anytime somebody is...
Like, the question really becomes, why would a predator try to go against someone that is of their age? Like, that defeats the whole entire title of predator, or the symbolism of predator. You say that word and you think PDF file. If you're not gonna be a quote-unquote child, like you're just gonna be an adult talking to them, one, you'd never catch them being a PDF file because you're of age, and there's no wrongdoing at that rate. It literally defeats the purpose of the name or the title Predator. Because why would they go after someone who is of age? That isn't being a predator, that's just called dating. But they're called a predator because they're going after underage people. Oh my gosh. Corporate bigwigs are some of the biggest snobs in the world. And then act as if you don't know what you're talking about. Call you a vigilante, call you just as bad as them. Like, they really think we stupid.
It's not with law enforcement. It gives pause to a corporation. It's like, okay, here's this kid. We don't know whether he's following the rules.
Now, granted, there's a lot of stupid people, so, I mean, they might win a lot of people, but I don't think they're winning the majority.
Properly. We don't know if he's running this by a lawyer. Maybe you could argue that they just don't want that sort of activity on their platform, but you think they'd be more worried about the activity that you're exposing.
That's what I've been trying to get at this whole time.
Let's worry about that, number one, and then you can have a conversation with young Schlep. I mean, if I were the CEO of Roblox, I would make you an ambassador for security. I would get out in front of this thing and do what would be a fantastic promotional move. I'm a little dumbfounded that they haven't figured it out, given that these guys are in the high-tech world who invented this stuff, and so...
You know, it's an interesting thought. I watched the Asmongold reaction to this entire video, and he talked a lot about the business aspect of it. They don't want the title of, or the connotation of being a platform for predators to be on. They don't want that. And hey, guess what? I can understand that. That's not good for business, especially when your business is with kids. But I have a question. Wouldn't you rather... Well, wouldn't it be better, long-term sense, to have the reputation for actually dealing with predators, as opposed to having the reputation of just nobody talks about it. Like, just because you don't talk about the cockroaches in your house doesn't mean they don't exist. Like, come on, this is Insect 101 logic. Just because you don't talk about the ants, just because you don't talk about the mice, just because you don't talk about the crickets, the grasshoppers, the so on and so forth, doesn't mean they're not there. I go back to my earlier statement, they really think we're dumb. They really think we're dumb. They don't talk about it. They're like, oh, okay, guess it's not the problem. Anyway.
Ways. Why don't they get ahead of it and get a young guy on their team? That's what I'm doing with you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that hard to figure out. I learned a long time ago that if you're not listening to the youngest guy or girl in the room, you're missing opportunity. You have to evolve and you have to keep on top of this technology and you have to bring new ideas into the room to do your job.
Smart.
My job is to expose bad people. You are helping.
I mean, the thing is, I've made it very, very clear to Roblox since the beginning. Give us a private line. We are open to communicate with you. We want to talk with you guys. We know a lot of these really bad actors, and the first official contact I had with them was the cease and desist letter.
It's horrible from a public image standpoint. I mean, you're killing the messenger, right? It's not like you're out there tracking these guys down with, tasers and smoke guns. I mean, you're providing information to the platform to do something about it.
One of the major complaints that Roblox had about me was that I was actually going to law enforcement first before sending their report, just so that they would have a start to finish conversation of everything that took place. Did you guys ever reach out to social media sites before this sting goes down?
No, we always go to law enforcement. We work with law enforcement in everything we do. And that is to ensure a successful prosecution. That's why the prosecution rate in these states is, like 99.1%. It's law enforcement first, then they can deal with the corporation. The corporation should be more concerned about reporting what it finds to law enforcement to investigate.
I'm going to read to you a quote from Roblox's corporate blog describing our operations. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate actively approach users and then try to lead them onto different platforms to have explicit conversations. We obviously do not talk to these predators. We don't impersonate real children. Our decoys are, adults.
Well, I think if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, that's wrong. Based upon what you said to me, you don't...
I mean, let's cut it to brass tacks. It's not that they're, what's the word I used?
Characterizing.
They're not mischaracterizing. They're lying. Now, sure, it is a form of lying, but let's cut down to the brass tacks. They're just lying. That's it. They're doing nothing but lying. Man, I mean, this does go back to my earlier statement of his eyes don't look alive. They look like they're missing something. How could you be so, degraded to not only lie about somebody who is doing good, but then to be on the side of people who are genuine trash? There's something missing there, something hollow.
What you're doing, that's...
I gotta say, the Detroit Become Human soundtrack, it's nice. I like it. I really like the music in that game.
Wrong. Based upon what you said to me, you don't actively bait these guys in terms of making the first approach. You merely set up a profile as somebody who's underage, and you exist in that room until an adult approaches one of your decoys. Then if conversation takes place, they get exposed, and that information gets turned over to law enforcement. And in many cases, they do something, and then you report that, both on your platform as a citizen journalist, a young guy working on these stories, and to Roblox to take action as a corporate citizen.
I thought it was kind of wild how they compared what we're doing to actual predators.
Well, if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, yeah, that's horrible. This entire project is going to be healthy.
I think one of the grossest things that I can think of during the whole entire process is going back to that earlier chat message of the dude saying that he is over 18. It on a bare level, it is very gross. I gotta say, it is. It's not gross that he's saying he's over 18, but what is gross is that there is obviously the mental connection that he shouldn't be pursuing this. He knows he shouldn't be pursuing this because he even has to call out, I'm over 18. Why say over 18? Why not just say your actual age? Why say the over 18? You know, the legal limit, the consent limit. Why say that? Why not just say your actual age? Calling out the consent limit as your definer of how old you are is weird. Now granted, they're already weird because they're predators, but it adds that cherry on top of they know from the very beginning what they're doing is wrong. They're conscious of it, and yet they still choose to do it. And I guess the cherry on top of that is that then they'll even have people who will defend them like a corporation.
For Roblox, and it's going to be especially good for users of Roblox because anything that creates awareness and a dialogue is important. And you need to tell parents that this stuff exists, that these dangers are out there, and that if your child is approached by a predator, they need to come to the parents. I mean, that's the first line of defense. It's great what you're doing. It's great what I do. And it's really great that law enforcement and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children does all this work every day across the country. It's great that Roblox has a department that takes a look at some of this stuff. What's not great is the lack of connection here that could make it even better and safer. Until that happens, we have to show parents what goes on here, and they have to have the discussion with kids and say, hey, be careful.
What made you like interested into like getting into Roblox?
You know, I was personally getting communications on social media saying, you need to look into this, you need to look into this, you need to look into this. And then we saw a big case down in Florida where a guy was arrested in Central Florida for and actually giving them Robux and having them exploit siblings and other. It made headlines down in Marion County, Florida. And so I started digging into it. We had good contacts with that sheriff's department there. And we actually, ironically, just did a predator sting, a takedown sting down there. So we started with an interview there. And it turns out that in the same jurisdiction, there was a 10-year-old girl who was exploited on Roblox by a man all the way over in England. And so we interviewed that victim's mother, and all of a sudden all these cases started developing, including the lawsuit by the Attorney General in Louisiana.
It's interesting you mentioned Florida because we got an arrest there. We got it in Polk County, and it was a guy who possessed.
Polk County, as you know, is where Sheriff Grady Judd is, and they're very active in this space.
Oh, yeah.
We do work with them as well.
I think I remember seeing a video about that dude. Very based, I have to say. I think I remember seeing a video of him. I think it was from Abba and Preach, I think is what I saw. Talking about 3, what was it? Was it cops or just 3 hooligans doing whatever they were doing? Well, hooligans, they were probably doing something. Oh, wait, no. No. This was the chicken nuggets, dude. The McNugget. The dude who didn't get his McNuggets properly. That was that story. Yeah, based, dude. Absolutely based. That was a funny video about something very serious. Like he cut through the tension quite beautifully, I will say. But anyway.
First of all, it breaks my heart, and I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this as a younger guy on this particular platform. The fact that you were bullied and preyed upon and advantage of, and that it went to the extent it did. It breaks my heart, and this is why we do these investigations. But to see you at your age turn it into a positive and do something about it, I think is incredible and admirable.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
From a guy who's been kicking around doing this for 42 or 43 years now, it's really cool because when I started on television, I was your age. I was 22 years old. So when I see a young person do this...
Was he actually that old? Damn. It has been a minute in the internet age.
This kind of work, it's very impressive to me because I know what it takes.
Yeah, I mean, it's very crazy when you start looking into this stuff. I mean, it's a rabbit hole. It only gets more disturbing the more you see. And
well, and since we announced that we're doing this documentary and that you are collaborating, I am overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, I saw a tweet on Twitter. It got like 160,000 likes that you're just even looking into the platform. Because that's the thing, people have known about these issues for so long, but journalists haven't done enough to like really look into it. And now it's starting to break into the world where everybody is starting to start to be aware.
Well, now you're seeing more mainstream, outlets cover it. And
Yeah.
Look, we have the ability to infiltrate this world because we've been doing it for 21 years. First with To Catch a Predator, and for the last 2.5 years at True Blue, our streaming crime network, with Takedown. So we know how to do this and work with law enforcement. Now, a lot of people can go out and do this stuff independently, but here you are, a good example of somebody who has done the work and given it to law enforcement. And that's the key here, because if you expose these guys and, make fun of them and do a Borat kind of thing, like some other content creators, they often don't face the consequences. They don't have to register as...
What is this? What? There's a weird predator catch.
Some other content creators, they often don't face the consequences. They don't have to register as a predator. They don't get prosecuted.
Yeah, and
I don't know. It's just me. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what this on. I don't know what the context is, but something about it just seems odd. Am I wrong?
Make fun of them and do a Borat kind of thing, like some other content creators. They often don't face the consequences. They don't have to register as a predator. They don't get prosecuted.
Yeah, and I think the thing is too, a lot of the reason why I have to make this content is because we reach out to Roblox, we give them the emails, we give them all the information. They don't respond until after we publish a video that gets millions of views on YouTube. It makes me concerned because if we're getting that, what are real victims getting?
Look, I understand a little bit.
They're getting the icebox of nothing. They don't care.
Block situation here. They're
Can't stress that enough. They don't care.
When they see something, they're mandated.
As I stated, there's something missing in his eyes. It is vacant. He's not there. He's not.
To report that to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, which then refers it to law enforcement. And that's good, and they should be doing that. But why they wouldn't also take advantage of information given to them, wrapped with a bow around it, as you have done, it's stunning to me that they wouldn't see the opportunity here to be an ally of yours as opposed to somebody who they're making an example of and saying,
oh, for sure.
The rules, banning you. I don't understand that. From a corporate citizen aspect, it doesn't make sense. From a public relations standpoint, it doesn't make sense. And from a justice-seeking standpoint, it doesn't make sense. So I don't know, and I hope that during the course of this, that I'll get a chance to sit down with somebody at Roblox. And I have a feeling that's going to happen. But I'm going to be posing all of those questions when that interview takes place.
To young people who look up to you and see predators in online spaces, what is the single most important step that they can take to protect themselves?
I would be hesitant to tell people to conduct their own investigations, but I'm adamant that you got to report this stuff to your local law enforcement agency. You got to report it to the service provider. You got to report it to the platform. Hopefully, between those three things, you get some action. I think 15, 20 years ago, law enforcement would be a little overwhelmed by this and say, if you're in a small town, you go to the police department, say this happened, they say, okay, well, I'm not sure how to investigate it. Well, today, every department has the ability to investigate this stuff, and they are very willing to take these cases on.
It's an absolute honor to have Chris Hansen featured on this channel. Chris Hansen is flying me out soon to actually feature in his Roblox documentary about exploitation. With everything that we've learned so far, one question persists. Why did I get this cease and desist? I'll let this alleged former Roblox employee answer this question.
I mean, simplistic as can be. They don't care and they don't want you to talk about why they should. Sometimes you don't want to hear about your friend saying, hey, bro, there's cockroaches on the floor. Sometimes you don't want to hear about it. And you're like, man, shut up, get out of this house. The cockroaches are still there, but, sometimes you just don't want to hear about them. I don't know. That analogy seemed to have fallen a little bit flat, but
For you.
You have to make a decision, right? You keep your players safe, but then it would be less of them on the platform. Or you just let them do what they want to do, and then all the numbers look good, and investors will be happy.
You might just be thinking this is one alleged Roblox employee. Well,
true.
Bloomberg is claiming that 8 Roblox employees told a very similar story to this in 2024. Roblox actively forces victims of the platform into arbitration, a tactic so unethical that platforms like Uber and Lyft actually have policies against doing this. The reason they're doing it is even more outrageous. Because this person received so many benefits from using the platform, he cannot now complain that Roblox is trying to prevent him from seeking justice in court for the life-altering harm he suffered. Here's why I personally care so much about this problem.
Who's been offered free Robux to do something that was inappropriate in the game? Or someone has
blurring
said,
them
"I'll give you some free
kids.
Robux if
That's
you
a
come
good.
and follow me on Snapchat or TikTok or something like that." Who's had that happen?
It's a good detail.
Okay. Loads of you.
I've seen a lot of corruption in big tech, but I've never seen a company harm this many young people at the scale Roblox has. They can say whatever they want about safety or try to discredit me, but the arrests and their response to those arrests speak louder than any PR statement that they could possibly make. This isn't just about moderation. The rot goes all the way up to the CEO, a man whose vision includes adding dating to this platform and defending
Oh
predatory
my god, what a perfect time for his character to change positions. That was beautifully edited together. Oh my goodness, I gotta give applause to the editor. Holy cow, that was clean.
Seems like Meep City. It's not even negligence, it's his literal philosophy. The narrative around Roblox needs to change. People have to understand what this platform actually is. Share what's happening, talk about it. Make sure your friends, parents, journalists, and lawmakers know how deep these problems run. Call your congressman and tell him he won't stand by while Roblox puts children in danger. I've been sounding the alarm for over a year as a whistleblower, and Roblox's leadership has tried to silence me. What needs to happen is David Baszucki needs to sit in front of Congress under oath, and he needs to explain why so many people have been abducted and abused on his platform, and why his company is choosing profits over safety.
I don't care about that. What I care about is somebody needs to be held accountable for the clear action of trying to sweep this under the rug. I don't care about the whole entire speaking for the Congress shit. I don't care about that. I'm much like Asman in saying they just need to get somebody who put this policy into action and disseminate it upon the company and hold that person accountable for them just trying to sweep the predator issue under the rug. But I gotta say, that was a good video. That was good. I'm subscribing. That was a clean edit. If I catch an update on this whole entire situation from Schlep, I shall see it. I shall use my eyeballs and peepers and take a look. But I gotta say, that was interesting. That was good. Good? I don't know if that was good. It was a good watch. I'll say that. It was a good watch. I don't know if it was good in the sense of the situation, but a good watch nonetheless. Very, very well edited, very well spoken. It was very good. I very much enjoyed that. Anywho, it is now morning for me. And I've got some things I need to do. And so I'm going to now be heading off. Anywho, if you've been here and you enjoyed the reaction, I might do more. If you have any recommendations for what I should react to next, I guess find a way to send it to me, and I'll take a look at it. But anyway, I'm gonna be heading off stream now, so, yeah. Y'all have a good rest of your day. And, later. Goodbye. That was interesting of a video, I gotta say. You know, I think the most noteworthy thing is, like, is the idea of hope. Talking about, like, what do the people get when they report this stuff is, like, there's an air of hope in that Roblox would do something. But I'm here to tell you they're not gonna do a damn thing. They're not. They don't, they won't, they never have, and they never will. Maybe they will now, because, you know, legal issues, but aside from that, they don't care. Man, I just realized that, that is not centered. What? Where'd it go? Oh, I hit the wrong button. This is not centered. I don't think. Oh, it is. Okay, I'm gonna change position myself then, because it's really fudging up my feelings. I need to go a little bit to the right. Oh, okay. Oh gosh. I think there. Yeah, right there. Good. Okay. I spend so much time there just making sure my OCD is okay. Anywho, I'm now heading off.